What's up, y'all? This is Propel Hitting, and welcome to Drill of the Week. What's up, y'all? Well, welcome back to the channel and another hitting drill of the week. Excited for this, excited to build off of what we did last week. If you haven't watched last week, go hit it up and watch that, then come back and watch this one. Okay, so last week we talked a lot about the path and the thirds, right? The thirds of the swing, and use the cue of a glass bat, right? So this week we're gonna kind of do a unifying hand drill, right? So we make sure that we're going at the same time. So let me give you a little bit of context, okay? Got two hands, they do two separate jobs, okay? So we wanna make sure that we're going and they're being used at the right time and together. So that's what this drill is gonna help you do. It's very tangible, very easy. Make sure that when you're filming it, right, you can do a couple different angles. I'll show you those angles. Film yourself doing it so you can kind of see, hey, am I going together too early? Is this one going? All that stuff, which we'll explain more in a second. Okay, go get your stuff so we can talk more and get going. The hands, they're really, really, really important. Okay, so this right here, like we talked about, is going to be a way to unify the go of the hands. Okay, because you think about it, right? When you do isolated work, right, top hand only, bottom hand only, you're working the same thing but also different things. Okay, so the same thing being, I'm trying to get to the ball short, quick, fast, very efficient. But the roles of my hands, my arms, however you want to say it, are different. They're doing different things, right? That's why some guys will think I got to stay down here, right? Because they know this bottom hand is doing something like this. So now that in order for them not to feel underneath, right? If they feel this for bottom hand, then they may feel this to balance it out, right? Because here and this puts you in the middle. Does that make sense? Okay. So, okay, what that'll enable you to do, right, is be able to be there. So that's kind of what people, I think, are trying to feel when they feel this, that, and the other. It doesn't have to be your feel, right? Because you got to find what's specific for you, to you, in your swing, right? But all that to say, like, they're doing different things. The hands are doing different things. They're doing the same thing of going to the ball, through the ball, all that stuff, but their job titles are different. Okay, just like you as a mom or a dad have a specific job title, somebody else has. You as a kid, right? You know, like your dad or your mom has a job that's different than somebody else, right? Or the job on the field as a third baseman, as a center, they're different. We're all trying to do the same thing, but they're different. Okay, so like that's why with this drill, what we're trying to do is unify when the jobs start and allow the jobs to be done, but together at the same time. Okay, does that make sense? All right, so what we're gonna do is real simple, right? So you just get in your starting position, you just take your hands off. Okay, then as I get ready to start, right, I'm just gonna come and then my hands are gonna grip the bat right before I start. And the reason we do that is now to the brain, we're not ready to go. Okay, but when we do go, okay, when I get ready to launch, when I get ready to start, now these come together, and now the nerves on my hands, okay, they're gonna feel the bat together. So that means they're gonna feel the bat together, and then we're gonna try and work together on go, for our go. Okay, so it's real easy. You start with your hands off wherever you're comfortable. It doesn't have to be like this. It can just be loose off. Okay. Then as I go, right, I get to my launch position, I grip the bat and go. And this way you'll be able to feel, okay, is this going too earlier than this? Is this going earlier? Okay, great. Now let's work together. Two separate jobs working together at the same time. That's what we're trying to accomplish right here. Okay, go off. And as I go, together, boom. And what that enables you to do, right, is just feel that togetherness. Am I together or am I not? Okay, and that's what we really want to feel. So here's another shot of it. Okay, hands off, go on, bam. Okay, that's really what we're trying to do here, is just feel that Feel that together. Feel that together. Okay, I'm gonna grab the camera, show you a couple different angles. Here we go. Okay, so there we go. Right, we can see the hands are off. Right, then as I get to launch, they come. Right, as I get to move my bat and start loading and gathering, they come on and then go. Okay, so I'm here, and as I start, on, go. Okay, here we go. Off. As I start, on, go. Okay, again. Off, on, go. Okay, so how and when our hands go is probably the most important part about our hands, right? Everybody worries about and talks about the hands because it makes sense, right? To the brain, the only thing that can hit the ball is the hands because the hands have the bat, right? So it's really important for those movements, those jobs to start at the same time. So then we're not working against one another, because if I'm here and this top hand goes too early, right, my path gets messed up. What we want to have a balanced barrel path as we move through to the ball, right? So the go of when we go with our barrel has to be at the same time, so then our barrel is balanced as it moves to and through the ball. So then when we're not perfect, we have a shot. Okay, so that's what we're trying to accomplish with this drill. That's what we're trying to accomplish with all this stuff that we're talking about right there. Is having a balanced barrel through the zone and leaving room for us to be adjustable. So when we don't get our perfect pitch, like we've talked about before, you still have a shot to be successful. Okay, so if you want to keep being successful, keep seeing your potential grow, hit that subscribe, like this, comment it, share it with other people, right? So they can have the same thing. Y'all start a discussion with you as parents or you as your team or buddies or whatever it is. Just talk about it, chop it up. That's how we get better, right? Like mine, iron sharpens iron, right? There's that old saying of you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, right? So if you want to get better as a baseball player, then you've got to spend time and rub iron with other people that are smart and trying to get better just like you. Okay, so I can see you next week. Hit that subscribe and keep working, baby.